Warning: the following episode is a work of fictional horror and may contain numerous horror elements, such as mentions of significant bodily harm, death, gore, otherworldly beings and powers, and sudden loud noises. This episode also needs appropriate trigger warnings for manipulation, body horror, murder, and stories of family death. Viewer discretion is advised.
Oh, frick! It's been a week! Tess is still gone! Dr. Robin, what do we do?
I don't know. It's CI. They're fucking messing with us. They leave us one file with no information we can use, and that's it. God. Okay. Calm down. Maybe we can take another look?
Yeah, I think we've read this thing over like 871 times by now. Are you sure you haven't found anything else on Tess in our database?
Well, her file pointed to her old D-class testing logs, but there's hundreds. I've read as many of them as I can, but...
Well, read more! Faster! Tess has been gone for a week now, and she's with CI. This could be a life or death situation.
I know! Shit! We need to keep looking. I can't think right now. Are you sure there isn't anything that stands out as potentially useful?
I'm trying to find something. The only thing I think could be relevant at all is this one thing that briefly references her immortality tests.
Well, let's go through that one again. Play it one more time.
Item number, SCP-427. Object class, safe. See Containment Procedures. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-427 displays no means of self-locomotion or malicious intent at this time, and requires only minimal containment. Due to SCP-427's adverse effects, only medical staff of Class 3 or above may handle or utilize it. All personnel using SCP-427 must record their total time, using it in order to avoid unwanted mutations. Instances of SCP-427-1, colloquially referred to as flesh beasts, created by SCP-427 must be killed immediately, as it is impossible to communicate with or experiment on them safely. For this reason, instances of SCP-427-1 are classified as Keter. Description: SCP-427 is a small, spherical, ornately carved locket made of a polished silver material. The ornate carvings do not seem to serve any function. It is unknown whether SCP-427's outer casing was crafted by sentience or not. Its circumference at its widest point is roughly 3 centimeters. SCP-427 was created after placing a pill of SCP-500 in the input booth of SCP-914 and using the fine setting. It displays no unusual activity when closed. When opened, a small glowing orb is visible at the center. The orb emits no radiation or energy aside from the visible spectrum. When SCP-427 is opened and exposed to biological tissue, it rapidly regenerates cellular damage and somehow is able to purge invading compounds or infections. As a standard of measure, the common cold takes 3 to 10 days to be worked through the human immune system and eventually removed. In the presence of an opened SCP-427, this time is reduced to 2 to 4 minutes. Its healing abilities are directional, so anything not in line of sight with the central orb experiences no effects. However, long-term exposure produces a significant health hazard. As the locket heals damage, it optimizes the body's natural systems. Resistance to disease and toxins is increased by 500% compared to accepted LD50 or death rate values after a total of 10 minutes of exposure, and 1,000% after 15. After 15 minutes of exposure, muscular systems begin optimizing, increasing strength and pain tolerance by 200 to 300%. All other systems continue to optimize. Class D personnel exposed to the device for over an hour total began mutating into a shapeless mass of tissue. The conversion time accelerates when continued exposure to SCP-427. The flesh beasts, so named due to their appearance, created by SCP-427 are incredibly aggressive, attacking any and all personnel on site with lethal results. They are highly resistant to most known weaponry, but can be disabled with sufficient shock trauma or heat in excess of 1100 degrees Celsius, or 2000 degrees Fahrenheit. Intelligence cannot be accurately gauged, but mapping of biological enhancement of the brain as a direct relationship with optimization of other systems suggests intelligence could exceed levels measured in humans when fully transformed. SCP-427 is currently being used as a partial replacement for SCP-500 pills, as it can cure almost anything SCP-500 is able to. All optimizations imparted by SCP-427 are cumulative. Oversight has deemed the side effects an acceptable risk, but users must carefully record their total exposure time as sufficient mutations are grounds for termination.
Okay, do you believe this made her immortal?
Well, I'm not entirely sure, but it seems like the most plausible cause. Look, there's something else linked here, but it's locked under level 4 clearance?
Hold on. It's titled Test Log 427-S230-D7355. 7355. Yep. That's Tess. Okay. Play it.
Test log 427-S230-D7355. Upon first containment of SCP-427, the Emergency Containment Department of Site-230 began testing its effects as total exposure time increases. These tests resulted in the expiration or termination of 10 D-Class subjects. 2 D-Class subjects were unable to be cured prior to expiration due to fatal wounds, presenting a minimum healing time requirement of 5 minutes to prevent death. 3 died from overexposure to SCP-427, 1 suffocated during transformation, and 2 continued transformation after the 1-hour point until all life signs ceased. 5 turned into flesh beasts and were immediately hostile to the Foundation staff, resulting in the death of 14 security personnel and 2 researchers. These tests resulted in the final recording time of exactly 1 hour of exposure, with a margin of error of 50 milliseconds being required for the transformation to occur. The following test results come from the 11th subject, D7355, who experienced a total exposure time of 59 minutes, 59 seconds, and 32 milliseconds. D7355 presents with moderate health ailments, including sickle cell anemia, migraines, and mental health impairments such as depression. These tests occurred over 1 week with the result of each stopping point recorded. Exposure time, 5 minutes. Upon initial examination, all physical ailments were found to be cured. Exposure time, 7 minutes. D7355 no longer presents with depression. Exposure time, 10 minutes. First signs of physical enhancement are detected. Exposure time, 19 minutes. D7355 broke out of containment by removing the steel door without the use of tools. D7355 is reassigned to electromagnetic holding cell. Exposure time, 31 minutes. D7355 reports no longer being able to feel minor pain. No resistance to major pain is detected. Further experimentation confirms this. As well, D7355 has reportedly become effectively immune to all medical cutting devices and is resistant to titanium. Diamond has been substituted for further tests. Exposure time, 37 minutes. D7355 shows immunity to physical, ranged, and incendiary weapons, though D7355 reports still being able to feel them. Resistance to electromagnetic forces is detected but deemed too minor for concern. Exposure time, 43 minutes. D7355 gains resistance to minor shocks and has begun to show signs of advanced healing abilities. Removed limbs can be reattached without aid. Exposure time, 52 minutes. Physical tests have been restricted due to ethical concerns. D7355 shows no resistance to mimetic or cognito-hazardous effects. Exposure time, 59 minutes. Testing of exposure concludes. D7355 is suspected to have become immortal and shows all previously documented effects to a significant degree. D7355 has shown no signs of physical mutation. Examination over the next 2 months confirms that no transformation begins. D-7355 has been given the designation of SCP-427-1 and has been approved for use in tests where expiration or termination are deemed a significant risk. Following these experiments, SCP-427-1 has been approved for other testing by the Site-230 Ethics Committee, including testing on SCPs in limited circumstances. For those logs, please access files SCP-427-1 test log and SCP-427-1 history of the SCP interactions.
Wait, this is what happened to her? That's horrible.
Yeah. I had heard a little bit about it, but I wasn't on the ethics committee at the time, so the report was barely even summarized for me.
Why didn't you do anything to stop it?
People die. Stuff like this happens every day. It was normal back then, even if I now realize it never should have been.
Yeah, that's messed up.
Wait, did the file mention her history of SCP interactions? Why did we never know about it?
Did it say she was reclassified? From D-7355 to SCP-427-1?
Shit. We were looking for a completely different file this entire fucking time.
We need to try anything and everything at this point. Dr. Robin, I think I found something. It's a containment report, something about a SCP-106 and D-7355.
Containment Breach Report 106-S230-427-1. Hold on. Okay. The following is a log of the recapture of SCP-106 after a containment breach while it was being temporarily held at Site-230. The on-site Reality Displacement Facility, or RDF, was unable to target anything that was not already analyzed, leading to the need of alternative containment methods. Staff attempted to make use of the luring tactic to recapture SCP-106 using SCP-427-1. SCP-427-1 was previously designated as D-7355 prior to testing on SCP-427. D-7355 was a 22-year-old black woman from the town of Michigan. Given SCP-106's preference for isolated human prey items in the 10 to 25 years of age bracket, SCP-427-1 was deemed an acceptable subject. This is supported by SCP-427-1's lack of immediately identifiable family, except that of a single sibling with whom D-7355 shared a family bakery that was noted prior to their acquisition from the foster home. SCP-427-1 was placed into an evacuated hallway near the containment cell of SCP-106. Following the administration of a remotely activated electromagnetic shock, SCP-427-1 began screaming in pain. After approximately 15 minutes and multiple more shocks, SCP-106 was detected approaching SCP-427-1. Upon reaching SCP-427-1, SCP-106 made physical contact, leading to the predicted melting of her flesh. SCP-427-1 further expressed extreme discomfort and pain. In contrast to the previous test results on SCP-106, SCP-427-1's injuries were regenerated within a matter of seconds, leaving no scar tissue behind. This process continued for multiple minutes, with SCP-427-1 slowly approaching the containment cell of SCP-106. Once SCP-427-1 had entered the cell, it was immediately sealed, and SCP-427-1 was evacuated using Site-230's Reality Displacement Facility. This containment attempt was deemed successful by Site staff. SCP-427-1 reported no lasting physical damage. Mental damage is currently being evaluated, but is expected to be significant.
That's horrific.
Honestly, it's one of the better interactions. She survived and was relatively unharmed at that. We were lucky it turned out so well.
After all the bullshit she's been through, Dr. Robin, we have to find her. There must be something.
Hold on. Look closely at the introduction for a moment. This might give us somewhere to start. It lists a hometown.
You're right, we might be able to find something more about her past there. And wait, didn't the invitation from CI mention cake? And this says that her family had a bakery?
Alright, let's start the search there. Agent Sera, go get prepared. I'll set up the teleporter.
Hey, Lizzie, can you pass me the sugar? I just ran out.
Right. Sorry, not used to the new
old name yet. More sugar. You literally have added, like, double sugar to every recipe we've done since I got here.
It's not my fault I like sweet things. Can you just pass it over?
Yeah, give me a second.
You're the one who did that first, you know? You used to add so much sugar to stuff.
Did I? Wish I could remember.
Yeah, that's where I...
Baking without me? I thought this was a family activity.
Sorry, hop on in.
Yeah, sure. Come on in.
So, Lizzie, you've been here for over a week now, and you've gotten to reconnect with Parker. How are you finding your new life?
Well, I'm still not really used to all this, but overall, it's been nice. I'd say it's good to be out of the office, at least.
Anything must be better than what you've been stuck with.
Yeah.
You don't sound too convinced. The Foundation did lock you up there for a long time.
I mean, it did suck, but it's not like it was all bad. There were some pretty decent parts to it, too.
Stockholm Syndrome will do that to you. But you're back home with your family now, where you belong. Even our uncle is here.
Uncle?
Yeah, he showed up a few months ago. I honestly forgot that we had an uncle, but he managed to survive the walk here from Idaho.
What are we baking for again? And why? Like you said earlier, we have infinite cake.
Come on, cake isn't enough. Besides, baking some apple pie together is a good chance to reconnect.
That's right. And we're preparing for your party, remember? We're celebrating the return of Elizabeth, of your memories and your life as it once was.
Yeah, Lizzie. This is our chance to properly welcome you back.
Right. Yes. I really can't believe after all this time, I'm finally going to get my memories back. That's happening today, right?
Soon, yes. We have to do this right. The Foundation has done a lot of damage.
Ugh, the Foundation sucks. They wipe everything. There's no trace. We need to recreate them in your head directly. That's what Uncle here is supposed to do. He did it for me too.
Yeah. Thank you guys for putting so much work into this for me.
You don't even know the half of it. It took us a lot to get you here. Uncle spent forever tracking you down.
Didn't he?
Well, I tried contacting you a few times. It's hard to travel very far when I need to look after my own kid, too. She demands a lot of my time.
Okay. Yeah, sorry, Uncle. I don't remember you. So why exactly were you putting so much effort in to try and help me?
What do you mean? It's because we love you, Lizzie.
We're family. It's what we do. We knew you weren't okay at the Foundation. No one's okay at the Foundation. So we had to help you.
Oh, also, we sent out as many invitations to your party as we could. It's hard to know who's still out there able to get mail, but we tried our best. Mostly family and old friends, as well as our foster siblings from the home.
The foster siblings?
Man, they really did wipe it all, huh? Remember when Mom and Dad died in the accident? We were put into a foster home. You were 16, I was 12. You aged out pretty fast.
That's right. The Foundation grabbed you soon after. They got Parker, too. Foster kids make easy targets.
Fuck them. I had an adoption offer and everything out of state, but I turned it down so I could stay near you. But when I tried to find you, you were gone.
Oh. So were my friends invited?
What friends?
Sarah's been a pretty close friend, and I mean, Dr. Robin too, I guess.
Your captors? Really?
Don't worry, Lizzie. I left an invitation for them too.
I mean, if they even care to show up. We kind of did get pretty angry last week, so I don't even know if they would...
Clearly they don't, given how they've treated you.
I mean, okay, you don't know them, though. They aren't bad people. Even if I'm mad at them over everything, I think they do care. I hope they do, at least.
Really?
I mean, sure, Robin keeps obsessing over the CI stuff, and Sera basically worships him, but they have both tried to help.
Well, this is a good test then. We left them the invitation. Let's see what they do.
Here, next step. Cinnamon sticks.
Okay, what do I do with them? Am I rounding them up?
Oh, right. Never mind.
No, Parker, come on. What is it?
No, just... stop.
Parker. It hurts when your loved ones can't remember you or other important things. I'm sorry, Lizzie.
Yeah. I just need some time to think. I'm gonna go out front and clean.
Sera, are you sure you have everything you need?
Yes, I have my gear, I have extra shielding, and I know what you're gonna say, but I am bringing the Class Z amnestics.
Don't tell me.
It's not for me, but Tess's entire problem is that she doesn't remember who she was. If she is angry enough to risk everything, we owe her this at least as a last resort.
You do realize how dangerous those are, right?
She's immortal, right? This could lead to an eternity of torture, but she deserves to make that choice herself.
Well, if you're certain.
I am. I'm bringing her back. She's an SCP now anyways, right? This is our job. Secure, contain, protect.
Okay. I'm sending coordinates to her hometown. Good luck, Agent Sera.
Wait, you're not coming?
Well, if I was to go, there would be no one to look after the site, and someone needs to ensure the teleporters are manned. You're fully competent. I have faith in you.
Let's not waste any more time. Okay, Sera, let's do this. I'm finding Tess and taking her home. What have we got around here? Lots of crumbling houses, smashed stores. Does anything look like it could be a bakery? Why are there so many people here? I can't make out what anything is between the damage and the crowds.
Sera, did you just say crowds? In a falling apart town? That's odd. Haven't most of the locations we've surveyed so far been fully functional, populated towns or destroyed abandoned areas?
Well, yes, that is accurate, not including the Foundation sites, but I don't think we have time to investigate. Also, there are a lot of people around, but no one looks healthy. They all seem sick or like they have been affected by anomalies. Some have limbs turned to goo, a few have had their limbs and facial features shuffled around their bodies. There's one solid mass that has at least 14 unique heads, and oh frick, this one guy is bad. His arms have receded into his body. Oh god, now his face. What the? Oh frick, ugh. His torso is stretching. He's turning into a flesh-like tube with eyes. Oh man, is he growing spikes? What the?
Agent Sera, I think you should leave.
I agree. I need to find this bakery stat. But there's so many goo people in the way. Which way should I go? I don't have time for this. I need to find Tess before it's too late. But I don't know where to go. I can't see anything. What is the right thing to do here? Ah! Fucking migraines! Now is not the time!
Sera, have you left something behind?
How does the stupid knife keep appearing in my hands like this? Whatever, I don't have time. I'm just gonna start walking left down the street and see what I can see. Oh, frickin' frick! The guy over there is trapped in a cage of bone and was filled with maggots? And that one? Is that something humanoid crawling around his abdomen? It's a nightmare out here. I really hope Tess is okay.
Why won't you get clean, you stupid ass window?
Wait, Tess?
Wait, Sarah, you're here? Oh my god, okay, you actually came. I didn't think that you would.
Of course, you just disappeared. It was so hard, we couldn't find any information about where you might be. And you're here?
I mean, it took you a while though, like a week.
We didn't have very much to go off of. It took so much searching. But look, we found this.
My full intake file and my experiment log. And the SCP that made me immortal. What the? So this is what they wrote about me. I don't remember any of this. Medallion 106. Oh my god, this is even worse than I thought. Like, I know I should have expected this, but at no point in this entire file did they actually use my fucking name. Just 7355 and then SCP-427-1. Am I just remembered these people after everything?
I'm so sorry. What happened to you was hard. But the Foundation does these things for a reason. It's procedure. They need to keep people protected. But you're still a person to us. You're still Tess.
Procedure? Fuck. Procedure. I understand the Foundation does some of these things for a reason, but there's gotta be a better way. It's torture. This has to change.
Lizzie? Who are you talking to out there? We aren't open for customers, you know.
Yeah. I know, it's Sera.
Oh, I've heard of you. What's your role again? The jailer?
Field agent, actually.
Ah, yes. I remember now. You're the one who travels and gets into trouble.
Sera, meet Parker. My sibling.
Oh yeah, from the files we found for Tess.
Oh, so you decided to give Lizzie her history back. How gracious.
It's not like I have control over that.
Of course you don't. That power goes to the little site director in your basement, right? What's his name again, Mr.
Doctor.
Robin. Yes.
No, he doesn't either. This wasn't up to us.
Sure it's not. Anyways, to what do we owe the pleasure of the esteemed Foundation in our little bakery?
She was invited for the celebration. To send off my old life and welcome my new one. Here.
Well, actually...
Ah, yes, of course. Lizzie's party! I'm sorry, but this was meant to be a family-only event. I don't think you can stay.
No. Parker. She was invited. Uncle even said that they left an invitation. We can all stay for the party.
Oh, did he?
Parker, are you speaking about me to guests again? You know, you should invite me when you do that.
Wait.
Agent Sera, it's been a while. How are you?
No way. Tess, this is CI.
This is my uncle.
Tess, CI is dangerous. He's not trying to help you. We need you to go back to the site right freaking now.
What do you mean?
CI runs the Chaos Insurgency. It's an incredibly dangerous organization. They have attacked the Foundation sites and agents, released countless anomalies, and for all we know, they may have caused this whole XK. CI is not your friend. There's absolutely no way he's your family. He is not helping you out of the kindness of his own heart.
You're one to talk about dangerous organizations. How dare you judge CI when you're with the Foundation? They take countless people hostage to use as test subjects. Of course CI wants to put an end to all of that. Hell, you were one of her captors. I've been searching for Lizzie for years now, and it's thanks to CI that we're back together now. We are her family, not you.
Sera, I just got reunited with my family. I'm about to get my memories back. My life back. I can't just go with you.
Tess, look. I didn't want to have to bring this up, but you're anomalous. You've been affected by SCP-427, and you're an SCP instance now. I'm really sorry, but it's procedure. I care about you, but this is my responsibility as an agent of the Foundation. You are coming back with me.
I knew it! You just want to lock her up again! Put her in prison like everything else you guys discover!
No, Tess, you're in danger here. But we also don't know what you could do to others around you. You have to be
Contained. You want to contain me again.
No. That's not what we want to do. You're a valuable team member. You run the Ask and Answer segment, you provide crucial research for our team, and you manage the massive amounts of information that we have. We need you back, Tess.
Lizzie is not going back to you or who she was. Tess is dead.
Please, you don't understand. I want her to get her memories back too, but not like this. Ah!
You're losing control of the situation, Sera.
Howl, get the frick out of my head! I'm handling this!
I'm just trying to find you out. Don't you want to protect Tess?
That's what I'm trying to do here. I have to get her back. I have to help her.
Tess isn't going to listen to what you have to say with her around. You need to get rid of her.
But how do I...
Sera, have you held onto the knife?
The knife? No, wait, this is wrong. This is all frickin' wrong. Tess, you don't have a choice here. You're coming with me now.
Parker, are you going to let her do that after all this time searching? Are you going to let them hurt Lizzie again? She isn't her friend. Look at what she has in her hand.
You are not hurting my sister. Fuck. No, I will not let you take her away from me again.
Sera, you have a job to do.
I don't think...
Then don't think. Just obey. Parker is in the way.
Parker is in the way.
Sera, what the hell are you doing with that knife?
It's Parker's fault that Tess has.
It's Parker's fault that Tess won't listen.
Sera, stop. No. Please don't stop. Don't hurt them.
We're saving Tess. Goodbye, Parker.
We're saving Tess. Goodbye, Parker.
Sera, stop. Please, stop.
No, this is wrong. I'm not doing this. Hurting people like this is not how you save them.
Interesting. They're still able to perceive this as violence. The knife isn't working as intended. Not that that matters, in the end.
Sera!
Got you! You think I work at a bakery and don't have a fucking knife on me?
Frick, Tess, please run. And your memories, I beg.
Agent Sera, come in. Is something wrong? Your vital measurements have gone offline.
Parker, what have you done?
Protect you. I did this to protect you. I've done everything to protect you.
I didn't want her dead.
Look at what they've done to us. To you. Don't you want revenge? To be made whole again?
By killing one of my friends, someone who's been there for me for months now, you killed her.
She was someone who supported taking your entire life away from you. Your memories, your history, your own personality. Who kept you from your home?
From us. You're home now, and you're free from your captors.
Us. Parker, it was only ever you that I was looking for. Who even is this guy?
Your family, Lizzie. We're your family.
No. This is all wrong. I'm forgetting something. It's been a week. Weren't you supposed to have given me back my memories by now?
It takes time, Lizzie. If I was to return all your memories now, it could seriously hurt you.
Who cares? You literally just killed someone. Don't I deserve to know after all of that?
Lizzie, calm down. It will all come with time.
Screw time. Sarah's dead. The bag. Thank you, Sarah.
Lizzie, what are you doing? What is that?
It's a gift. Fucking done.
Lizzie, don't touch those monestics. They could kill you. Are you seriously going to give up everything that we've worked for?
Listen, you don't get to call me Lizzie. Parker can, yes, but to you, it's Tess. I've already been cursed to live forever, so I seriously doubt that will even happen. And if this is the thing that does me in, then fine.
Wait, these will kill her? No, we waited too long for this. We won't let you.
You can't stop me.
No!
Shit! Oh, that hurts. Oh.
Lizzie, you really did that. You've killed yourself.
Don't you have reality-bending powers or something? Save her!
Save her. I'm afraid I can't do that.
We spent months getting to this point, and now you just want to throw it all away?
There's no point. Now, we just have to wait.
Fuck. Oh my god, I can see like everything now. Cinnamon stick. We used to put the whole stick in the center of the cake. That's what we used to do with Mom. I remember you, Parker. You're all grown up now. You're still you. Your freckles still make big dipper on your cheek, and you're still so strong. I think you're gonna have to keep being strong. I remember it all now. You, CI, or whoever you are, I sure as hell don't remember you. You're not my fucking family.
Wait, how could you?
Should have known. Oh my god, I feel like the light is stabbing my eyes with a needle. I'm trying to speak interactive constructions.
Class Z overdose.
He knew before. Oh, it's your Sera's second time out. You're fucking Sam Howell, aren't you? And the gun in Sera's head.
What does she mean?
And Site 1. The heart of the Foundation. You were the administrator of 5-1, weren't you? Is this what it feels like when your brain is about to collapse? Maybe I am about to die. Get it?
The Foundation? You work for those murderers?
You've served your purpose. If you want to keep living, you'll shut up.
Fuck.
And you, Tess, you've served your purpose too. Now, it's my turn.
That's it? Just leaving?
Happily. You know, this has been quite the memorial service, Tess. Didn't expect it to be for the whole of Site-230, though. Now, where is that comms unit of yours, Sera, dear? Ah, there we go.
Sera, report in. What's happening?
Cheers, Robin. I'm afraid your colleagues are a bit indisposed right now. Unfortunately, I don't think they'll be returning to Site-230, or really anywhere. My deepest condolences, but it seems as though they found themselves on the wrong side of a kitchen knife and some Class Z amnestics.
What the hell? What did you do?
But what's a little more death these days anyways? The XK world is chock full of it. So, Robin, are you pleased? Is this the perfect future you had envisioned? Nowhere is secure, nothing is contained, no one is protected.
I can't. She's there. I swear I am going to fucking kill you.
I'd love to hear your thoughts, but I think I'd prefer to have this little chat in person. Find me at the end of where this all began.
Shit. Who was he? No, no, no!
You were used. Okay. I was too. He's been pulling the strings for longer than either of us ever could have known. He's everywhere and he's used us.
How do I fix this? How do I save you?
I don't think you can. It's okay. I mean, who knew? Maybe I was never actually immortal, but Parker, I need you to go north. Find Site 230, find Robin. He can fix this. Or if he can't, he at least owes it to me to protect you. So I'm sorry. Dr. Robin, you can hear this. It's in your hands.
Fuck. No. They can't be dead. This isn't fucking possible. No, I shouldn't have sent Sera alone. I shouldn't have berated Tess in the first place. Fuck, I shouldn't have done any of this. I killed them. My failure fucking killed them. What do I do now? Fuck it. I can't do this anymore. See, I said to find him where this all began. So I fucking will.
Oh god. What do you mean, Liz? Where am I? Hello? Who are you?
No fucking way. And as we close, I would like to give a special shout out to those in real life who made this episode possible. First, I would like to thank Kevin MacLeod, who made the music that you could hear in the background of this episode. You can listen to his music and more at incomptech.com. As well, I would like to thank the various SCP authors whose works were featured in this episode, including Dr. Oros, who wrote SCP-427, the Lovecraftian Locket, Dr. Gears, who wrote SCP-106, the Old Man, Neveso, who wrote SCP-290, the Picasso Machine, Pepper's Ghost, who wrote SCP-1695, the Circus Contraption, Multimoog, who wrote SCP-439, the Bone Hive, Westron, who wrote SCP-4885, Find Him, and Dr. Clef, who wrote SCP-668, the 13th Inch Chef's Knife. As well, I would like to thank the various voice actors that you heard in this episode, including Peach, who did the role of Parker, Moss, who read out test log 427-S230-D7355, and Esme, who read the SCP-427 base file. As well, I would like to thank my two co-hosts, Taya, who played the role of Sera, and Kit, who played the role of Tess. We'll see you next time.